Every haunted place has a story. This lighthouse is no different. Its history is steeped in sorrow. The keeper was Thomas Blackwood, a dedicated man. He manned this outpost for decades. His life was the light. The sea and sky, his only companions. Legend says he lost his wife to illness. Stranded by a storm, he couldn't get help. He watched her fade, helpless. The grief consumed him. He became a shadow of himself. His dedication wavered. He neglected his duties. Then came the great storm of 1888. When the storm broke, the lamp was out. Thomas Blackwood vanished. The lights flicker. The main lamp flickers erratically. Even with stable power, maintenance crews find no issues, no explanation, as if an unseen hand is at work. Thomas Blackwood? Or something more malevolent? It's not just the main lamp. Lights in the quarters, storage rooms, even flashlights dim. They flare unnaturally bright. They switch on and off. Sudden darkness, miles from civilization, real terror. We've documented these fluctuations. Equipment fails, batteries drain fast, cameras malfunction, classic paranormal activity. Section 4. Disembodied voices in the gale. The wind never stops here. It howls relentlessly, a constant companion to the solitude. It screams around the tower, a banshee's wail that chills the bones. It moans through every crack, a mournful symphony of nature's fury. Sometimes, carried on that wind, are voices, whispers, echoes of the past, so faint you almost think you imagined them. But they linger just at the edge of perception. These are not the sounds of the living, they are ethereal, ghostly murmurs that defy explanation, coming from nowhere and everywhere. A haunting presence in the air. Many who spend a night here report hearing their names called, softly, from an empty room, a voice that seems to know them. From the darkness at the top of the stairs, a place where shadows dance and secrets whisper. We use sensitive audio equipment, digital recorders, parabolic microphones, tools to capture the unseen. We try to capture these sounds, and we have. Evidence of the inexplicable. Faint whispers caught between gusts of wind, messages from beyond. Sometimes it's just a sigh, a breath of the past, a mournful exhalation, a lament carried on the wind. Other times, distinct words can be heard, clear and unmistakable. Leave, help me, cold. These are EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, captured evidence of the supernatural, the voices of the dead imprinted on our recordings, echoes that refuse to fade. Section 5. Cold spots and unexplained presences. Sudden, inexplicable drops in temperature. Cold spots. Warm room to freezing air. No draft, no open window. Like stepping into an invisible freezer. Thermal cameras capture these cold spots. Drastic temperature shifts. A sign of a spirit drawing energy to manifest. Pulling heat from the air. Often accompanied by another sensation. The feeling of being watched. You can't see anyone, but you know. A primal instinct. A sixth sense kicking in. Section 6. Local legends and terrified testimonies corroborating the horror. The stories of this lighthouse aren't just in old records. They live on, passed down through generations. In the conversations of local fishermen who speak of strange occurrences at sea. In the whispers of nearby villagers who share eerie tales over evening fires. For generations, people have spoken of the ghost of the point, a spectral figure said to haunt the lighthouse. Tales of a light flickering in the tower on nights when it should be dark, as if the ghost is still tending the light. Eerie cries carried on the wind, even on calm nights, adding to the village's unease. These aren't just tales spun to scare children. These are the experiences of a community living in the shadow of this haunted beacon, their lives intertwined with its eerie presence. Families who have lived here for centuries, passing down stories of the lighthouse's hauntings. Their testimonies are consistent, each adding a piece to the puzzle of the lighthouse's dark history. An old fisherman saw a figure in the lantern room, long after automation, a sight that chilled him to the bone. A woman spoke of sleepless nights, disturbed by sounds on the lighthouse's iron stairs, as if someone was climbing them. Their fear is genuine, etched into their faces and their stories. Their experiences shape their perception of this place, making the lighthouse a symbol of both history and dread. To them, the lighthouse is not just a landmark, but a constant reminder of the unknown. It's a place of sorrow, where the past lingers like a shadow. A place to be avoided after dark, where the line between the living and the dead blurs. Section 7. The Eternal Vigil, a haunting unresolved. Years turn into decades, decades into a century. The lighthouse stands as a silent witness to the passage of time, its walls absorbing the stories of those who came and went. Yet the haunting of the lighthouse endures, unchanged, unresolved. The spirits that linger here seem to be bound by an unbreakable tether, their presence as constant as the tides. The flickering lights continue their ghostly dance, casting eerie shadows that play tricks on the mind. The whispers still ride the wind, carrying tales of sorrow and longing. The unseen chills the bravest souls who enter, making even the most skeptical believe in the supernatural. Thomas Blackwood, or whatever entity shares his story, remains trapped. His spirit, or perhaps his essence, is woven into the very fabric of this place. His sorrow and despair are imprinted on this lonely sentinel of the sea, a monument to his eternal suffering, an eternal vigil in a stone tower buffeted by waves and time. The lighthouse stands as a testament to his undying presence. What does it want? Peace, recognition, or perhaps a release from its endless torment, or something darker, a desire to share its misery with the living. Does it seek to share its misery? To draw others into its web of despair? To pull others into its torment? To make them feel the weight of its sorrow? These are questions we may never answer. The lighthouse guards its secrets jealously. Despite all our investigations, the core mystery remains. The more we uncover, the more elusive the truth becomes. The entities guard their secrets well. They offer glimpses, fleeting moments of clarity, enough to confirm their presence, enough to instill fear, but never enough to fully understand their condition or attachment to this place. The lighthouse remains a beacon of mystery, its true story forever shrouded in the mists of time.